Welcome back, darklings, lightlings, and my hybrids, and everyone in between. How are you? So, in 2 days, I will be 35 years young. I know, hard to believe, right? I mean, at least for me it is. I feel ancient inside. 35 years on this planet, and it feels like eons. I know. Wait till I reach 40 and beyond. But you know what? It's how I feel now, okay? So, for fun, just to kind of like celebrate with you guys and do something to laugh and react to, um, I thought I would explore my zodiac in different cultures. Some of these I've never really looked into or looked at. Sorry, Floki's shaking my camera. Let's explore different zodiacs for my birthday in different cultures just for fun. I don't know if I'll take them too seriously. We'll see. We'll see if they resonate or not. I think I know me pretty well, so let's put them to the test, shall we? Okay, so first we got. I'm looking at my phone to read this off of, so sorry. If you see me looking this way. Oh, look, it's reflecting in my glasses. Like, I need contacts. What do you guys think? I need contacts. So, the Chinese zodiac. I am a fire rabbit. Apparently, oh, and they use wood as an element and metal. And then the elements we commonly use. And for the fire rabbit for the year 1987, it says I am broad minded with special foresight and responsible for the most part. Month I was born in for the rabbit. Rabbit born in November is talented and able to change themselves to adapt to different situations. However, the wealth accumulation from last generations is not much, and the brothers and sisters can seldom help them, so they may need to leave home and make a living. Did they just call me poor? I guess my peasant self um, isn't good enough. It also says, though, that the rabbit was a familiar of a moon goddess. So we have close relationships to the moon goddess. I'll allow it. What do you think? Yeah. They also, which is interesting, have blood type to go along with it. And mine's A. So for blood type A, rabbits with blood type A are hardworking, patient, and respect the rules. Couldn't be more wrong about the rules, okay? Well, I hate rules. Like, what are rules for? They're meant to be broke, meant to be challenged. With a strong sense of belonging, they also perform well in teamwork, but sometimes are easily influenced by others. That part does not resonate. No. Um, to be honest, unless like I'm really, really close to you, it's like I can love a whole bunch of people, but I'm introverted. I don't like crowds and working with giant teams, and I mean, it depends too. Norse mythology behind the runes. Y'all know I had to do the Norse, right? Right? Now, I will say on the god runes, I'm under Tyr, apparently, which I have no problem with. Tyr's badass. This one is like your runes for your birth. Nordic mythologies believe the god Odin found or created the runes. When a child is born, the Nornir and Disir, goddess and spirits of time, weave all aspects and destiny of the child, including the good and the bad. They stretch threads out across the land which fix in place aspects of that child's doom. The runic astrology assumes this is an analogy for the position of the stars and planets. Never thought of it like that. We have a solar and a lunar rune, which is cool. And mine, November 13th through November 28th, not these. Okay, that's my solar rune. And then my lunar rune, which goes by the time of your birth. Okay, maybe it isn't lunar. My bad. My B daddy. Okay, so for 2:44 a.m., it would be Algies. Did I pronounce that right? Oh my, let's see what they mean according to this website. So my solar rune asks me to stay alert. You might have been passing through difficult times, and now is when you should pay more attention to what is happening. You should be patient. Me patient. And have no fear to face what it has to come. This also apparently represents fire. Well, two fires. And it has a dualistic nature. In one sense, it is the hard hollow of lack. It is the cold earth, the dark days, the emptiness of loss, of starvation, and the dark night of the soul. My entire life summed up with one meaning of a rune on this website. The Norse gods and goddesses by your Western zodiac sign. I did both Western and my true sidereal. So for my Western Scorpio, the god of silence and vengeance, Vidar, and the goddess of night, Not. Nice. And then the true sidereal, Libra, for Seti and god of justice, and then Var, goddess of marriage and oaths. Moving on to Egyptian, which this one really got me. I'm like, okay, some of these are crazy because they had a photo of like the Temple of Dundara on this website, and they're like, yeah, we're going by like, what's accurate. But man, their dates are way off, and they're still going by the Western sign, and they're saying these Western dates are accurate, which, okay. Anyway, so the internet says my Egyptian sign would be Mut, M-U-T, Mut. I'm a Mut. And this is for the Western zodiac sign of Scorpio. However, look at these dates for Scorpio in Western that they're saying. January 22nd to the 31st, September 8th to the 22nd. Now, if I go to my actual birthday on there, it says I'm a Western Sagittarius, which, no. So, I mean, I took that with a grain of salt. Anyway, it says I have a connection to their mother goddess. Personality, affectionate, loyal, and generous. I would say that is accurate. My profession would be an accountant. Guys, I'm so bad at math. Like, very bad at math. And I could not be an accountant. No. Just saying. My planet would be the sun. And that's pretty much all I could find with that. Yeah. I know in real sky, I think it would be like the goddess Mot, which kind of like. Let's move on to Native American. I thought this was so cool. So, Native American, my totem animal by my birthday, and this is for October 23rd to November 22nd, would be the snake, the serpent. Yes, my darlings, yes. I saw this. I was like, yes, yes, serpent, yes. Okay. So the snake is believed to be the most spiritual of the birth animals. Why, thank you. And those born underneath it are viewed as having a unique link to the spiritual world. Now that's accurate. I've seen the dead my entire life and kind of had like one foot on one realm and the other in this one. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, reading on. Thanks to this deep connection, they often seem not of this world. Do I seem not of this world to you guys? Oh, yeah? Well, you're right. Hence the hybrid thing. Duh. And they can give off an air of mystery and secrecy and at times appear dark and frightening, much like their Scorpio zodiac counterparts. I like that one. Am I dark? Am I frightening? Hmm? We have Celtic. So this one I would be a wolf. And this is October 28th to November 24th. The key words are driven, survivor, and shaman. Interesting. Now I shall read you this one. These born under the Celtic zodiac sign of the wolf are fiercely determined and driven. Sure, yeah. Sometimes it depends. Like if I'm passionate about it or not. But if I'm bored and don't like it, I'll be lazy with it. Just saying. These are not middle of the road sorts. They blaze a trail and stick to it like glue. Sometimes. Wolf embodies a fixed, firm attitude, but it is one founded in a personal sense of honor and integrity. The conscience is Wolf's ultimate guide. Wolf people are a rather curious lot. True. Instincts and perception provide them with a lot of information that others may not see. I feel like that sometimes. So while Wolf adjusts to a change based on foresight, those around him may scratch their head wondering what's up. The Celtic wolf enjoys unusual circumstances and interesting places. Very true. I would say that is what I live for, actually. What I aspire to. Often seek both out just because of innate inquisitiveness. One might call the wolf an eclectic explorer. Yes. The more remote, peculiar, or offbeat the destination, the more fascinating Wolf finds it. Ley lines, spiritual power centers, alien landing sites, rare animals, these are all in Wolf's aspiration for adventure. Factual. If you were born a wolf, you may have an attraction to shamanic practices or other occult curiosities. Maybe. There is something about Wolf that knows how to work between worlds, be it light or dark, mundane or astral. Well, I feel like they know me already. Thirst for knowledge drives you to places and experiences where other animal signs fear to tread. This is not a foolish endeavor. Well, thank you for confirming that. Wolf is wise and intuitive. You always have a feel for what's ahead and prepare for difficulties, obstacles, and even predators that might deter you from your goal. And if anybody shall try, I will chew their neck off. Okay, too violent. Sorry. I'm in a silly mood. Just laugh with me. At the end of the day, Wolf is an excellent survivor. Even in risky endeavors, Wolf tends to plan and put together tactics that should prove out. If they don't, you always have a backup plan, even if that plan is a calculated retreat. Wolf knows there is no dishonor when it becomes apparent that the situation is either unhealthy or a no-win scenario. Very true. Some people have gotten mad at me for that, but be mad. Wolf is a brooder. Wolf is a brooder. Ever thinking, ever processing, it becomes easy to get caught up in your thoughts and let the rest of the world fade away. This is something of which Wolf must remain aware. Your intelligence may not be able to keep logic reined in versus your more primal ideas and longings. There are times and spaces for your passions, and it is certainly okay to fantasize. But you give in wholly to that world, you will lose a lot of attributes on which you rely heavily to navigate daily life. The life of a wolf is often on the wild side. I feel like they're calling me out completely. Uh, Sometimes alone, sometimes in a pack. Wolf may struggle with extremes. Yes, wolf does. Wolf does. As a result, Wolf has compassion for others in need. This often leads to charitable efforts to help and protect the little guy from an often harsh world. Wolf succeeds in this role very well because they have walked the path of struggle and lived to tell the tale. Because I'm a god. Wolf enjoys having some old fashioned fun from time to time. This fun gets meticulously scheduled in between other pressing matters and brainstorming. This is what makes you a highly complex creature. You feel things deeply, and these emotions often motivate you for boon or bane. Man, I feel like this is probably the most accurate, like more accurate than even like Western or Vedic or even true sidereal. Like this to me is like, I'm wolf. When you find negativity filling your soul, turn to meditation and narrowing your thoughts towards something more positive, like, oh yeah, fun. Wolf people are protectors and guardians, particularly for things they consider sacrosanct. Sacrosanct? Sac- I can't say that word. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Wolf will howl in warning of an impending threat. Wolf also stands his ground when danger threatens. That wolf loves will always be safe to the best of his ability. The element of water plays a role in Wolf's emotional life. You love your freedom in riding the wave. This sometimes undermines what some might consider normal life structures. Be careful the tide doesn't carry you away. Find a way to have an anchor you can always haul it in when you want to let loose again. Wolf's ruling planet is Pluto. Like the planet itself, you sometimes remain on the edges of life away from chaos. Wolf's private time offers healing and renewal. It is here that you reattune yourselves to the cycles of life, indeed, the universe itself. There is a lot of true wonder in Wolf's life. Guys, I think that and the serpent were probably, for me, like the most correct. I really resonated with the wolf and the snake one. So that's the Celtic and the Native American one. I found to be bang on. So on the 20th, which is in like 2 days, I'm gonna attempt to go live and just hang out with you guys, just chill if you would like to join me. If it doesn't work out and it keeps dropping because I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, then I'm sorry, but we're gonna try it, okay? We're going to try. Thank you all for joining me again, and much love.